referee from Lancashire. Arsenal in their change colours, getting us underway.
And it's Welbeck through the middle in the Giroud position. Sanchez from the...
One of some determination, past Mustafi as well. My.
Well, he's always had that in him. And this is just brilliant footwork. I mean, he intercepted it to begin with, and it's just lovely balance and great feet. And I mean, this is tremendous until that point. And it's such a shame because it's not that bad a ball he's played across. And he can argue the point that maybe one or two of his teammates could have been a bit quicker in getting to the 6-yard box. Fantastic.
That would be radical. Sanchez. Clever. Monreal.
Really well done by Foster.
Brunt. Here's McLean. Arsenal a little short-handed. And Czech firm-handed to parry.
Yeah, listen, it's lovely football, and that's part of the job, keeping Rondon interested and keeping him involved, and it was good hold-up play, and the pass from Brun excellent too. But when you're faced with trying to beat a keeper who's in that position, trust me, there's very little room in the goal, and McLean just...
Nasser Chadli has gone across to take this. And it was a great delivery, and it brings the opening goal. It's no surprise. Craig Dawson running away, cantering clear in celebration. They've scored more goals from corners than any other team. That's their 13th by which they lead the Gunners.
Yeah, and more problems for Arsene Wenger. A little shake of the head. And just watch the movement from Dawson. Kind of started his position on the penalty spot, and he's been able to run unchallenged, completely unchecked, and get a jump on Koscielny, and he was more aggressive. He seemed to want it more, and it's West Brom's modus operandi. And they've made it count again.
Ramsey.
And at the moment, you know, look at West Brom's defence, the 18-yard box. There's no running room in behind, so it's going to have to be intricate.
Like the great wall of Smethwick. Here's Sanchez with a chance. Oh, beautifully done. There was an unerring air of certainty as soon as the Chilean received the ball. And the Baggies' lead lasted just 2.5 minutes.
Well, I mean, I don't know why Dawson is kind of tucked in to the extent he has, because Chadli has just kind of left Sanchez, and between them there's no communication. And Dawson obviously felt that he needed to go with the man inside. Chadli hasn't reacted, but that's intricate. It's a delightful ball to find him, and as cool as you like from the Chilean. And it's a superb answer, and quick answer from Arsenal.
Wenger is not the only one with question marks over his all. And it's not just critical banners that are being flown overhead today. It's worked out nicely for Chadli. Rondon. There's a sweeping counter-attack by West Brom.
That's the best they've put together, really, on the counter-attack, apart from the Neon run earlier in the game. And all the space here. And Rondon more or less kind of told him where he wanted it in making the run. And Chadli's fed it. And it might just go through legs. Yeah, it does, for him to pull that.
Sanchez. It's Ramsey. An important touch, but it falls for Walcott. Twice he tried to turn.
Well, it's a bit of a let-off this for West Brom. I mean, Ramsey turns and Foster does exceptionally well, and Neom has just about done enough to just get in the way of Walcott and prevent him on a couple.
Livermore. Here's Fletcher. That's a great save by Czech.
Yeah, and the only thing is Fletcher might be a little irked that there was room to Czech's right, and he could have maybe found that, but nonetheless he felt he was being closed down and he had to hit it. Great save, cracking save. And game's livened up now. Really important.
Livermore. Dawson. Oh, that was a teasing delivery.
Oh, it's a cracking ball. I mean, sometimes, you know, they're too good, and I think this was a case in point. You can't produce much better than that, and he has the right to ask the question. Well, go on.
Lasting of injuries.
Yeah, straight away on releasing the ball, on kicking the ball, he felt it.
Well, that is a sad sight. And also a concerning one for an Arsenal side embroiled in a real scrap for a top four place this year.
And I had a close-up look at Ospina warming up, and it was quite rigorous as it was for Petr Cech.
Well, he looks utterly disconsolate, doesn't he? So David Ospina. Half-time. Issues for Arsene Wenger. One of them an injury to his goalkeeper, and it is West Brom who get us going. No changes to report. Xhaka has picked out Walcott. McCauley taking no chances.
Yeah, he did the right thing. I mean, he could have taken a risk and maybe just knocked it back for Foster to clear, or he could have tried to swivel on it and knocked it out for a throw.
Chris Brunt. Rondon!
Well, you knew once Brunt got on it in that position with that left foot of his in space, then he was always likely to deliver something decent, and it's a very decent ball for Rondon. I guess that the little bit of attention he got from Koscielny just did enough to put him off, and he can't get as much as he'd like on it.
Indeed, they've taken just 1 point from 9 games against the 7 teams above them. Here's Robson Kanu. Now McLean. Chadley. McLean. Robson Kanu! He scored within a minute of coming on. And Arsenal are leading the protest, saying there was a player in an offside position. Neil Swarbrick's going for a word with his assistant on the far side, Konstantin Hatzidakis. Goal not confirmed yet. Tis now. West Brom in front for a second time. And how about that for a substitution?
Well, McLean looked to be in the offside position, but he made no movement towards the ball. And it all began, with Mustafi running underneath the ball and Robson Kanu controlling it and setting it all up. And I think Ospina was poor in the circumstances as well, but he's just come on and blocked it right back into the path of Robson Kanu. He should have been getting his hands on that, and that was the movement from McLean. Was it movement to the ball, or was he just trying to get out of the way and remain neutral? And I think that's what the officials have gone on.
And have they got it right for you? Mustafi.
Well, it was
West Brom's substitution paid immediate dividends. That's a great header. It deserved a better fate than that.
Some comfort. And
moments after this,
Danny Welbeck, he just peeled off Neom. Neom just lost him, peeled off, and unfortunately for him, he couldn't quite get over it enough. And very unlucky to see it come back. And Mustafi wanted a penalty for that. I'm not quite sure.
Brunt. Robson Kanu. Ospina hesitated. Comes for Chadley. Goalkeeper now stranded. Livermore, Chris Brunt.
Well, I think Robson Kanu had the opportunity to go around the goalkeeper, and I think he'll probably regret that he didn't. But once the ball is fed from Brunt, it's delicious, right into his path. And I think he made it easier for Ospina by just trying to play it through him. And in the end, there was enough cover to deny Chadley too.
McLean it is. And Dawson. It seems almost inconceivable that Arsenal can be caught out the same way twice.
Well, who knows? We might see more airplanes in the sky now. Again, it's just getting a run. It's almost just a repeat of what we saw in the first half. This time there's kind of a half check, a half attempt by Ramsey to deal with him, but again, not aggressive enough to stop him. And all the aggression was with Dawson and West Brom, and what they didn't do some time ago through Robson Kanu, they've done now through the right back. Got the cushion.
Well, these are the